For this is not your rest.
The Most High said this is not the place of the rest. The reason why he brought us on the side of the wheel is to punish us for what our forefathers done, man. Because believe it or not, you are your forefathers, man. Like they are their forefathers. That's why they always hate us, man, because they're the same people that had us in slavery in the slave fields. And the same crews that are back on the earth again are the same crews back in slavery, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Bunch of Uncle Tom Negroes out here, man. Can you read?
Because it is polluted.
This place is polluted. Now it's polluted through all the lies and philosophies in which America teach, man. They teach you that it's all right to be a homosexual. They teach you that it's all right to lie with a damn two men is to lie with each other, man. They teach you that interracial marriage is the way to go. You know what I'm saying? They teach you that it's all right to eat abominable food. They teach you the Roman life. Looks good, smells good, must be good, man. That's a damn beast mentality, man. Now, can you read?
It shall destroy you.
It shall destroy you. And you're seeing our people being destroyed every day, man. Every decade, man. The white man got some new tricks up his sleeves to destroy our people, man.
Come on.
In the 70s, in the 60s, he gave you that false civil rights movement. In the 70s, he gave you as heroin. In the 80s, he gave you crack cocaine. In the 90s, he gave you gang banging and guns and gangster rap. In the 2000s, they pushing this damn homosexual agenda, man.
Right.
Because they want our man to be freaked and fagged out of here with no goddamn backbone. But we the men of the Lord, we standing up boldly against this place, man. To let our people know to repent, otherwise you're going to die, man. Like the brother said, if you're not going to listen, you just march yourself for death. Because the Most High is not respect that person. He don't care if you're crippled, blind, old, young, sick, weak. He will kill everything, like he flooded the entire earth, man. But saved only 8 people. Can you read that?
Even with a sword destruction.
So we're destroyed with a sword destruction, man. And that's why a black man gets shot in the streets and nobody doing the goddamn thing about it, because you refuse to repent and come back to the Most High and keep his commandments, man. Because the commandments are our life. They tell you, some dietary laws. The reason why people got damn high blood pressure and diabetes because you're not following the dietary law. And then you eating all this damn GMO food that this devil producing, man. The whole earth is in darkness, man. Hey, drop that. Give me Revelations 18:1. And they'll probably hear the same verse, but we're going to keep bringing it out because the Most High wants us to keep bringing this out. We're going to drill this message into you Negroes until y'all get it. And if you don't, well, you're as ashes to ashes, dust to dust, man. You know what I'm saying? Can you read? Get that from the top out.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 1.
Come.
Verse 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen.
So America is modern day Babylon. Because the word Babylon comes from an ancient word Babel, which means confusion. America is the land of confusion, man. It's the only place that tells us all right for two men to lie together in the bed. What life can you bring forth with that? If everybody's parents was homosexuals, we would be dead. Our life would cease to exist. You know what I'm saying? They tell us all right, LBGTQ, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever the hell they got going on. They keep adding letters and numbers to it, man. Because they want our people to be just freaked and fagged out here. Eventually they're finna add the letter B for bestiality, man. They'll let you know that this man is a perverted demon that needs to be removed from the earth, man. Can you read?
Is fallen. It is become the habitation of devil.
And we watching America fall before our eyes, man. Every other nation got a nuclear missile faced towards this way, man.
Right.
They ready for that call to blow this place off the map. You see Trump, when Iran dropped that damn drone down, he didn't push that button because he already knew it was going to trigger World War III. And we want to see World War III because we know we're going to get delivered out of this place by the chariots of the Most High.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We looking for that day. We yearning for that day. I hate being in this goddamn captivity, man. But you Negroes love this place, man. Get a man a joystick, a blunt, and some E to come knock him down. Jake is in heaven, man. You say he in heaven.
Oh, Jake,
he living up and skipping and whistling. He got his white woman. Yes, I'm in heaven. I made it. That Carlton Banks spirit, man. You know what I'm saying? Our people are destroyed out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Get that.
In the whole of every foul spirit.
The whole of every foul spirit, because America got every false religion in this, every false idolatry religion in this goddamn country, man. Buddha, Islam, damn, we got our women out here doing witchcraft now.
Yeah, I heard about
and
that.
The biggest abomination is the goddamn Christian Catholic Church.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They got the nerve to lock R. Kelly up, but meanwhile, we got your damn Harvey Weinstein, this so-called Jewish man that's raping people every goddamn day.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You got the damn Christian Catholic Church. The Pope ain't nothing but a fun boy that let them have sex with little boys, man.
Bring
Listen, that pedophile creep. You know what I'm saying? Probably don't even wear no damn drawers underneath the robe he be wearing. And your ass going to slavery too, Mr. Tim, whatever your goddamn name is. Right. Get that.
In a cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
So a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Anything goes in America, man. Except for you, Negro. You can't do a goddamn thing out here, man. You think you gonna do something, they gonna put a bullet in your goddamn head. But the white man, when he wanna rape something, he rapes. When he wanna take something, he takes it. He bends the laws for him, man. You know what I'm saying? They shot the damn brother Laquan Mabata, and we gonna keep bringing it out.
That's right.
They gave that devil 7 years. That ain't nothing but chump change, son. But let a black man would have did that, a black officer, they would have threw that man underneath the jail. His ass would have been underneath the jail stinking, man. Like Gacy did them white boys back in the 80s, man. Put them underneath his house. They would have did the Negro, man. Got some goddamn nerve to say that we are black identity extremists. Where's man, the white man, ever since he touched the damn ground, he been murdering and raping, man. That's right. All the serial killers are white people. Right. Jeffrey Dahmer, right. John Wayne Gacy, Ted Bundy,
Jim Jones.
The list goes on and on and on. You know what I'm saying? Got this man mass shooting. This is like a damn, every time I turn on the news, it's a mass shooting. And I've been like, let me guess, it's another white kid. And sure enough, it's a white dude. Right. Bugged up out his mind. Yeah. Like, fuck you, man. My kingdom is falling anyway. Might as well just go shoot up everything.
That's right.
And that's the most I put the spirit upon them, man, to do that. Because they know that their kingdom is falling, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got too much around the room. Every damn white person, and man, woman, and child that you see is no longer going to exist on the earth, man. It says it's going to be like a dream. Because the most high, y'all got to go, man. Y'all going to serve us 1,000 years. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be burping our babies in a potato field with no sunscreen. Because you know you're going to burn in the goddamn sun. Right. And then after 1,000 years, you're going to make a big-ass bonfire with y'all ass, and y'all going to be exterminated from the face of the earth.
That's right.
Because that's what you reap, what you sow, man. Drop that. Give me Galatians 6 and 7, man. That's a righteous judgment according to the Most High, man. Because you committed blasphemy, which is an act that you cannot be forgiven for, man. You painted your image as Yahweh Shah, Christ. God. Which we all know is a black man that look like the so-called black man in the south side of Chicago, man. With really hair. That was dark as Wesley Snipes. You painted yourself as King David, King Solomon, and the Most High God, man. That's blasphemy. So that's the only sin that cannot be forgiven. That's why you got to be destroyed from the face of the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? Give me Galatians 6 and 7. Click on that sword, Baba Shah.
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 6, verse 7. Be not deceived, God is not mocked.
So be not deceived, God is not mocked, man. We seeing what's going on, man. They shooting up our people every goddamn day, then they harvesting their organs. You know what I'm saying? We know what's going on. Because you got that devil that was in the mayor of Chicago, Rahm Emanuel, his father was like the Israeli Mossad, man. God. They were selling damn people organs on the damn black market, man. You know what I'm saying?
And Obama ain't saying nothing about it.
Transplants these damn devils need, man. They don't want to die. Like we don't know that. They got 11,000 sisters missing in Chicago as we speak right now and counting. And you Negroes don't want to hear about this, man. Man just want to skate up and down the street thinking he Tony Hawk. You know what I'm saying? Thinking everything just a game, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading.
God is not mocked, for whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
So America ain't sold nothing but wickedness on this earth, man. You burned Hiroshima and Nagasaki. You dropped bombs on Iraq, stole all the oil from there. You dropped bombs on Afghanistan, stealing all the opioids that got your ass sprung out with the damn Percocets and all that. You stole all the minerals of which builds your phone from Afghanistan. You're in Africa right now. You're in China. Everywhere this damn devil goes, man, he steals, he rapes and robs, and then he pushes his philosophies on the people, man. Talking about we doing it in the name of democracy. Yo, you doing it in the name of demoncy, man. Right. You ain't nothing but a goddamn demon, man. You know what I'm saying? Guys, hey, get that again from the top, Bob.
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 6, verse 7. Be not deceived, God is not mocked, for whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
So whatsoever a man soweth, that she also reap, man. And the reason why these white people out here, they doing these mass shootings, because they know that they're Satan already know he only got but such a short time, man. Hey, drop that, give me Revelations 12 and 12. He know his time's up, man. You ruled too long, man. Now it's time for you to pay the tab. You know what I'm saying? Like you go to a bar, you drink, you had a lot of shots, Now it's about time for you to pay that tithe, but you don't want to pay that tithe, but you're going to pay that tithe, man.
Right.
That's right.
It's going to be in blood, believe it or not. And we're not going to touch you. The Most High going to do this, man.
That's right.
We ain't got to lay a finger on you. Because you got guns, drones, and all that. But the Most High can send a sword flood that knock your whole damn satellite system out. He can send plagues, hurricanes, natural disasters, which we already see. Heat waves. And we know you white people can't stand in the sun too long because your ass going to burn and peel. That's why you blacks and Spanish, y'all need to separate, man. Wake up and smell the coffee, man. Stop being damn sellouts and just weak and docile out here. That's all I see in Chicago, man. In every city I go to, that's all you see. Jake just weak and docile and listen to the most ignorant music you could ever listen to, man. Because that's what they want our people to be, man. Bunch of just weak men, man. Get that.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heaven, and that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you.
So the devil, which is the so-called white man, the physical
right.
manifestation of Satan, that's coming down upon you, man. That's why you got these mass shootings. Keep reading.
Come.
Having great wrath.
Having great wrath, man. That's why you see all these goddamn police shootings, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they having great wrath. They know that their time is almost up. So they feel like, man, we finna take as many of these niggas out as we can before we fall, man. Keep reading.
Because he knows that he hath but a short time.
He know it because he having but a short time, man. And you blacks with the Spanish need to wake up because it's not a time to be playing right now. You had your fun, man. You went to the club, you did your thing. Now it's time to wake up and repent and return to the Most High, man. To come out of this damn wicked lifestyle that America promotes throughout the four corners of the earth, man. Get that.
This is Ezekiel chapter 25, verse 17.
God.
And I will execute great vengeance upon them with furious rebukes.
So the Most High is going to execute great vengeance upon them with furious rebuke, man. He's going to do that. We already see it, man. They dropping dead from the opioids. You know what I'm saying? They losing in every facet, man. Every nation that they use to oppress is now turning on them, man. That's why you got North Korea rising. You got Russia rising, Iran. All these nations are rising against this place because they sick of America, man. The so-called white man that runs this damn planet, man.
That's
They're ready
right.
to burn this place off the face of the map, man. Keep reading.
And they shall know that I am the Lord when I shall lay my vengeance upon.
And they gonna know that he's the Lord, man. Like we said, we ain't gotta lay a finger on you. It's the Most High gonna do this, man. He gonna do this. He gonna fight for us. Drop that. Give me Exodus 14 and 14. He gonna fight for us, man. We ain't gotta lay a finger on one of you devils, man. One thing we gotta do is pray, and you could drop dead tonight. You know what I'm saying? That's how the Most High works. Y'all don't understand. There's a spiritual world that you cannot see, man. You know what I'm saying? You can hear your thoughts, but can you see your thoughts, man? Let you know that there's a God, man. Get that.
This is Exodus chapter 14, verse 14.
God.
Yahweh shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace.
All kinds
Jake
of things
finished,
out
man.
here, Get that again.
Finished, boy.
This is Exodus chapter 14, verse 14.
God.
The Lord shall fight for you.
So the Lord gonna fight for us, man. He gonna fight for us in these last days, man. Instead of worry about stockpiling on damn ammunition and food, you need to worry about stockpiling on faith, man. Because that's what's gonna get you protected in these last days, man.
Right.
The Most High wants you to keep these commandments, man, to the best of your ability. And we know we fall short, but that's when grace comes in, man. The Most High at least want to see you put forth the effort.